for another video. Now, disclaimer, I know that this is a spiritual channel. This is a channel where you will mostly find commentary, readings, tarot, oracle readings, etc., right? But if you pay attention, I also have a couple of videos where I started up and I just kind of wrap up, current events or main events at night. That's after dark, kind of change the trajectory a little bit. I'm not a one-dimensional person. I do exist in this world and see everything else that's going on, right? Now, as you can see by the title, we're going to go ahead and just converse a bit. Well, I'm just going to have a dialogue. You can't speak back with me. I'm just going to give my 2 cents on the Kamala Harris rally and Megan Thee Stallion opening up for the rally. I don't know what other people are saying about Megan Thee Stallion performing. I really haven't looked at any other commentary, or I haven't really looked it up online or social media. I just have something to say myself. To be honest, I had secondhand embarrassment. I thought it was really weird. I understand the fact that you want to grab the voters' attention. You want to grab people's attention with celebrity, okay? And a lot of times, especially in the U.S., over the last couple decades, celebrity, the star factor, celebrities have been able to influence the masses to a certain degree. And so although I feel that it is changing at this day and time, however, it is still prominent. And so for her to, I know that previously, I guess her and Megan Thee Stallion have some type of rapport. They've met, I would say, at least once or twice before. I feel as if this is Kamala Harris and her, I guess, her campaign, whoever is behind her. I think this is their way of trying to cater to the young people, number one, the younger vote, and then also to a specific melanated community, a Black community. And I think that's kind of very shallow, because for someone to think and strategize and say, hey, let's get the melanated vote, let's get the Black people vote, let's throw in Megan Thee Stallion. Like, what? There's a time and place for everything. Like, if you like Megan Thee Stallion, fine, that's cool. We all like different entertainers, singers, rappers, whatever it is, country singers, blues, jazz, whatever it is. But there's a time and place for everything. Why will you have someone in your opening rally? I know you in the Mecca, you in Atlanta, but why would you have somebody up there shaking a watu, they behind, shaking a tail feather? Like, that just really did not make sense to me. Like, I really had secondhand embarrassment. Now, maybe this is because I'm a little older. I'm in my 40s or something. Like, it's kind of weird to me. I don't know if Gen Z thought it was cool, but to me, my daughter, who's Gen Z, she thought that shit was weird too. Just like, what? Like, she had the same expression that I had, like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I just can't go for that. And then looking at the crowd, I guess you had some people in the crowd who were down for it. Then you had other people in the crowd who were older, who were just kind of like, like the same thing I'm thinking, like, what? Like, again, time and place for everything. And it's a bit frustrating to see how people view a certain group of people. Now, you would say that the Democratic side as a whole is comprised of a lot of the melanated community, as well as, you would say, I guess you would say, the left wing or the more liberal, right? But just because you're in that particular category doesn't mean you don't understand proper decorum. Doesn't mean that you don't understand there's a time and place for everything. Doesn't mean that you don't understand that these two together, politics and shaking your tail feather, don't go hand in hand. Now, they might go hand in hand behind the scenes. But as far as in the forefront and you're trying to market yourself, you are trying to express your thoughts, your ideals, your ideologies to the people who are supposed to in turn vote for you, that's not a good look. I'm just going to keep it real. And to me, they should have known better. Kamala and her team should have known better. Meg Thee Stallion should have known better. Cause girl, what? Like, you couldn't find any other song. Like, I had to ask my daughter, I'm like, does she have any other songs where she doesn't have to twerk or shake her butt or whatever it is? And she was like, to be honest, all the songs that I know, even there are some songs that she's listened to Meg, that were not released as singles and just been on her album or EPs or whatever she's come out with. And she's like, to be honest, a lot of them are kind of like, not good for the public. Like it's vulgarity and the topics. I was like, every artist has one song. You remember back in the day when they had songs, artists come out, they might be an R&B singer, they might be a rapper, but it's always one song on a CD. I'm showing my age. There's always one song on a CD where they'll have dedicated to my mama or dedicated to the Lord or thank you, Lord, or whatever it is. It's one song, or they might have a throwback song that's dedicated to somebody that's came before them that has influenced them. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a classic. So it's like, you didn't even think to try and find something more suitable or appropriate for the time. Even if you do not have a specific song, you write your songs, right? You say you're a lyricist and you write your lyrics. You couldn't write something that pertained to the presidential campaign, to the rally. Like, that would have had even a more effect. You could have capitalized off that. That could have got popular. You could have started, that could have been on her commercials. I mean, who knows? But I just feel like everybody wasn't thinking, or they just don't care. I don't know what it is, but it's just disturbing. Now, I don't care either way. I ain't voting either way. And I'm just going to tell you that. But at the same time, I'm looking at both sides and I'm like, y'all both crazy. Both sides, left and right. This one right here, the first one I saw, this is crazy. Okay? And okay, I'll give her credit. She put on some clothes. It was a cute little suit with the little crop suit top and the shirt or whatever, but child, I'm done. But as y'all usually come here for, let's pull some cards. How will this little debacle here affect Kamala's campaign? How will it affect her campaign? Would it affect her campaign negatively? Let's just pull a few cards. Hold on. Pull a few cards. We ain't gonna even make this long. This is real quick. How will this affect Kamala's campaign? How, will people view her in a different light? To tell you the truth, let me not put my own 2 cents. Let's see what Spirit says through these cards first. Because I'm like, whatever people think, they're gonna continue to think. People already have in their mind who they want to vote for. They already have their ideas about both candidates. First card we have here in the reverse, this is Knight of Earth, okay? We're gonna pull 3. This one is also in the reverse. This is Two of Fire. And then let's pull one more card. This is also in the reverse, Page of Fire. Interesting. So we have this first card here, Knight of Earth, all right? It says loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind, time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel, right? So then what happens is a lot of people, what I feel is for the most part, I feel as if people, remember what I just said, where people are going to continue to feel and think the way that they feel. And this right here, this little debacle, this thing that just happened, it's just going to solidify the way that they already feel about her. It's like a nail in a coffin. It's like, You can't even take her seriously. Like this can't be serious. Look, time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. They like, you can't be serious. This is a shit show. That's what some people are thinking. It just solidifies what they already think negative about her, okay? You have the Two of Fire here. It says, you've come into your own new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. However, this is in the reverse, okay? Now, what I get from this is, what Spirit is revealing, is the fact that I feel that Kamala goes wherever the wind blows. Like if she needs to go over here, she goes over here. If she goes over here, she goes over here. It's like it's a little difficult to explain. If you understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. But I'm trying to explain it more plainly. It's like I feel as if she doesn't have a solid foundation. Of course, she has her ideals of whoever behind the scenes upper hand. You know, with presidents, they're really not in control. It's the upper hand who is directing them of what needs to be done. Okay. However, you know, her own ideals, her ideals about herself. There's no loyalty. First card here, you see it's in a reverse, loyal, no loyalty. She's not loyal to anyone. It's whatever. She will do whatever and whatever needs to be done to get whatever that needs to be done, if that makes sense. Okay. She new partnerships or contracts. Sis will do whatever needs to be done. She will backstab. She will do whatever else. It's whatever. Now, take this however you want. Like I said before, I'm not voting either way, so I don't care. So I'm not bashing her. I'm not bashing the other side. I'm just saying what these cards are saying, right? And a lot of people would kind of feel the same way in regards to if they've done their history and understood what she has accomplished when it comes to in California, and how a lot of Californians who over the last couple of decades have seen her work in this state and do not agree and do not approve of the things that she's done in the past. If you're not aware of that, go look it up. Okay? So they're like, she ain't loyal to nobody. Like Chris Brown say, these ain't loyal. Okay? Page of Fire in a reverse. Outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. It's the same blueprint, clockwork. You know, you use the same celebrities, you use the same slogans, the same sayings, the same catchphrases. It's just very political. You know, you hear the same thing every 4 years. We're going to do this. We're going to lower taxes. They're going to do this. We're going to make sure. There's no originality. There's nothing that's etched in stone to say what can be done to for the melanated community, for other communities. Well, there have been things done for other communities, but not necessarily just the melanated community, as she stated before. She's not going to do anything just for the melanated community, but things that she do, it could affect them, but she's not going to just do it for the melanated community. However, she's done other things specifically for other communities. Now, if that bothers you, hey, you know, if it doesn't bother you and overall, you know, her work and what she stands for and who she is good enough for you, then hey, it is what it is. All right. So will this affect her negatively? Not really. Basically, what these cards are saying is the fact that what people think about her, the people that are against her are going to continue to be against her. They just feel as if this solidifies it, and this gives them more ammunition and fire to really stand on how they feel about her. And the people who support her will continue to support her regardless. All right. So thanks for tuning in. Peace.